What is up, guys? The Allfather here with our next war recap. As you can see here, 55 to 49 against jhon. And look at the statistics really quick. We used all our attacks except for one person who's no longer with us. 3-star attacks 15 to 10, and so we beat them by 5 there. Nice job. We were able to 3-star a lot of the bases. I think we missed the top 4 or 5, but everything else went down. So really nice job to everybody there. We're going to go ahead and just look at a couple of attacks that maybe use some unique or hybrid strategies. I'm not going to look at straight hoggers or dragons or that kind of thing, GoHos this time. We're just going to look at a couple different things to see what people did and why. We'll start with the highest 3-star on Town Hall 9 by Awesomesauce here. Looking at this base quickly to see what they see. Sauce goes with a GoWiHo here. And gonna bring 1 jump spell and 3 heals for the hogs. Only threat there is that moat area by the Town Hall, which you would suspect to contain most or all of the giant bombs and at least 3 of the Teslas. And so let's go ahead and see the strategy here. Obviously the main part of this is going to be going at the queen. The design of this is kind of similar to the Cyanide or the Chief Pat base, but not terribly, but sort of is because of how you can get into that queen with a jump spell and then jump into that moat area. And so that's kind of the vision of how to defeat this base, is go at that queen and then get your kill squad into the moat on the north of the Town Hall to figure out what's in there, hopefully trip giant bombs, keep your hogs away from them. Double poison is going to go ahead and take down the clan castle troops. And then we're going to see the kill squad portion. One there on that archer tower, the other one at the corner. Single wizard is going to go ahead and take care of that archer tower and redirect the golem once the wall is broken. So now that defense is down, golem's going to redirect to the closest one. Breaks in there, golems dive to the middle, tanking the queen. BK goes in untouched. There's 1 giant bomb tripped on the approach to the queen, so perfect. It's a dumb place for a giant bomb because if you're doing a GoHo, you're going to send a kill squad at the queen and trip that, which is exactly what happened. There's one of the Teslas in the corner as predicted. Kill squad's going in there. They're going to jump towards the core and towards that moat and get there. See, there's giant bombs there in the corner. That's pretty useless. As long as you're not spamming a whole bunch of hogs in one area, and losing a whole pack, a single giant bomb on the outside is really not going to do much. So just working around, hogs are starting to die off, getting attacked by ground skellies. That's the time for the first heal spell, which is right there. Again, just testing those corner areas for potential giant bombs, not dropping whole packs in there. And then once those have been tripped and a few of the traps have been triggered, the remainder of the hogs. And of course they're working around a C path, which is the direction and the design of the defenses. Lots of flip traps, but heal spells on the way to all of the remaining defenses. And even though the skellies are going at them, BK's hitting them, defenses, they're in the heal spell, staying alive. Now they're going to turn on the skellies and the BK, drop him in a heartbeat. And there we go. We got some hogs, a wizard, and queen for cleanup. So not a ton of cleanup troops there, but little, I guess not terribly difficult base, but took a little bit of a designed approach to get it taken care of. The location of the giant bombs helped because they really didn't hurt the hogs, which is why there's so many left. And having just a few wizards and a ton of hogs is enough to get around a base, especially if most or all of your giant bombs have been tripped. So there we go there with an easy 3-star attack by Awesomesauce. Nice job. Next we're going to look at a GoHo attack by Slacker. This is a very common base, both in farming and in war. It's a 4-corner style where a majority of the defenses are in a corner, surrounded by 4 Teslas, obvious locations there. And the way this is designed, you pretty much know the giant bombs are on the outside of the base. So as long as you don't run a whole pack of hogs over them, you really don't have anything to worry about. Jump spell is going to access the queen with the kill squad. Should be coming at it from the right side. Let's see if that's what happens. The reason I say that is because you want that jump spell to get into the queen and on the approach to the clan castle, which he pre-lured, so it's not really a big deal. And there we go. He did attack from that direction. Dragon doesn't have too much health left, so he's not going to be too much of an issue. Wizards are going to be able to go in, finish him off as well as the queen. Breaks the wall. Golems dive in there. Jump spell is going to go down in just a moment as soon as the clan castle dragon's gone. That's going to allow the BK access to the enemy archer queen anytime now. Jump spell. Better to drop that jump spell earlier. It's going to last long enough, but that way you don't have things running around the outside. But he gets it down in plenty of time. That allows the troops access to the queen. They're going to take her out. Pop that king ability sooner than later so you don't lose it. And then from there, it's just a matter of dropping those hogs in the corners. And again, just making sure that you test for giant bombs on the outside of the base because you know that they were not inside. And you just attack. He ends up attacking all from one corner. I like to break it up and attack from the bottom corner to protect the troops there. But this direction works as well. You can also just work them around in that sort of counterclockwise motion. I like to, again, take out 2 of the side compartments because now you see that cannon down here is going after the queen. If you had launched another pack of hogs, like 12 of them down there, the queen would have stayed up. And so that's why I like to do it where I drop them in 2 corners. He just dropped them in 1 corner. Ends up working out just fine. Takes the hogs a little bit longer to get around, and a lot of times you'll lose your queen. And that's just the reason why. But again, of none effect here. Still got a golem at full strength. They kind of get hung up in the middle there. The wizards are trying to break out of the wall as well as the BK. There's those external giant bombs. But again, once the defenses are down, it doesn't matter because they're going to be singles. Your hogs are going to live through them. You're not going to have all of them running over it. And you still have wizards and other troops that can do the cleanup should they happen to lose a significant portion of your hogs. As you can see, he's got a ton of them left. And they're going to go ahead and trip some more giant bombs. They still didn't die. So again, single giant bombs, not much of a threat. Put double giant bombs in your Town Hall 9 base. Next one we're going to look at, because it's a little bit of a different attack, is a GoLaLoon, a GoLaLoon actually. You see he likes that because of the low air defense levels, the queen that's very accessible, and the lurable clan castle. So I like all of that, I like the decision. He's able to get the poison spell on not only the clan castle troops, but the queen as well. And so they're all going to bake in the sun there for a while. Loon's going to drop. He can go ahead and drop his second poison spell. That's going to take the dragon out completely with the staggered poison drop, as well as just get a little bit of a head start on the queen. He does go ahead and start a little bit of a funnel in the corner there, but the dragon goes down, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Cold-blooded golem goes in, and wizards create the funnel, followed by the king, who's going to go ahead and aggro onto the enemy heroes, and the queen's going to stay back out of range and kind of fire at them from a distance. And there you go. So clan castle's taken care of. Enemy heroes are taken care of. Now all he's got to do is get 1 air defense down, which is going to be that one. And he can go ahead and start his GoLaLoon, which he does. And so there's the main threat down. And we're going to see the lava hounds come in here and start tanking. 2 of them he brings from different angles to soak up traps and get the attention of as many defenses as possible, followed by targeted loons. He's already got the 3rd one going into that defense. And I like that because what that's going to do is keep the loons in the center. Where they're going to be focused on the Teslas and the Expos instead of circling around the outside and potentially getting picked off. 4th Lava Hound is in on his way to the last defense. Would have been nice to maybe bring him in from a different angle so that those defenses weren't targeting his loons, but again, they were low-level Archer Tower, low-level Wiz Tower. Wasn't really going to be a problem there. And last air defense is about to go down here once those loons eventually decide to get there. It's actually a good thing because this Lava Hound is still taking all of the hits from it. So not a big deal. It doesn't look like he's going to end up busting because he's still got half his life left. But he's going to go ahead and tank for those loons to get to the remaining defenses. Saves a wizard or 2 back, and the pups are doing the cleanup. So again, low-level air defense, low-level heroes, exposed, easy lurable clan castle, and exposed ADs. Makes it a ripe GoLaLoon attack. Good job, Brian. Again, another kind of hybrid attack here. Great Gi is going to bring a Go Wipe Low, which is basically just a standard Go Wipe, but he's only going to bring a cold-blooded single golem approach here. And you see he's just got a handful of loons for backside cleanup. You see all the air defenses are in the middle, which is very common for a Town Hall 8 base, protecting against dragon attacks. And so there's also a very open layout. You see there's not many compartments in this base, so he recognizes that a Go Wipe that can get into the core, take out all of those air defenses, and he can clean up the outside, which is almost exclusively ground targeting defenses, which is why he brings the loons. So I'll run this a little bit faster. Goes ahead and distracts that dragon with the giant, which allows his wizards to back in the dragon, take him out. From there, his golem goes in. Just make sure you know where your golem's going to path to, and make sure that you're creating a proper funnel for your P.E.K.K.A.s, because there's still potential for them to stray outside here. You want to get that wizard funnel going over here. Luckily, they go into the core and they don't go outside. They could have very easily turned and gone outside. But he busts the hole there, and there goes his spells. Rage, heal, rage, and that gets the P.E.K.K.A.s into the core. They do the job. Wizards kind of help with it. But a little bit of a dicey approach there. That P.E.K.K.A. gets a good clutch hit on that last air defense before he goes down, and that is pretty much what saves this raid. He's got 6 of his own loons plus Clan Castle max loons, nothing that can target them with the exception of traps and air skeletons, and they can basically clean up the rest. He's still got his P.E.K.K.A. going, several barbs, and a few other cleanup troops, and it's history. Enemy BK's dropped, troops converge on the remaining buildings, and 3-star with the swag poison drop a little off center. Might want to work on centering that. It's just an aesthetically pleasing thing if you can get that right over the town hall, but very nice job. Love the swag poison drops. Next up we have Chaz on a very similar, if not identical base. They had a lot of copycat bases, all this similar anti-dragon design, which is very easy for a skilled ground attacker or hybrid attacker to take care of. Notice that all the air defenses and the archer towers are pretty much in the middle. The only thing outside that can hurt air troops is pretty much one archer tower and the whiz towers. And so you see he's bringing a HoLo hog loon attack, 18 hogs, 12 loons. Not sure what's in the clan castle. I'm guessing it's hogs. But he goes ahead and takes care of the enemy clan castle, which is extremely lurable, easy to get to. And then he's kind of doing a, not surgical, but kind of a mini Asian wall there to get the funnel for his hogs. So he does need to funnel his hogs to the core so that they can take out those defenses. And they start kind of circling, which isn't the best situation. Eventually they will jump to the middle right after they get this cannon, and a few of them stray outside. So he needed more hogs in the core. He's going to have to recover by getting his heal spells down in a hurry here to make sure those few hogs that are in the core do take care of those defenses. So heal spells probably late, but he needed to make sure that he covered that channel there where there could be a potential giant bomb with that too wide channel. Drops his poison there to take care of the skellies. Hogs do their work. As soon as it's down, you see he drops the loons. He doesn't wait. Once he knows the air defenses are out of there, he drops the loons because those hogs aren't going to make it throughout the whole attack. And so the cleanup crew is going in. They're going to take it out. Notice how much he's got left, though. He's still got his BK7 wizards, a barbarian, left for cleanup after the defenses are down. And so he probably could have been a little more aggressive with his kill squad, maybe gone after the enemy BK, so he wouldn't have been bothering the hogs as much. But again, just an overpowered attack. Great job recognizing how concentrated the defenses were in the core. There's a centered, somewhat swag poison drop, and really nice attack. And last one we're going to look at here again is another sort of hybrid attack against these anti-dragon bases with all the air defense for the most part in the middle. This is pretty much identical to the other ones you've seen. A few more archer towers on the outside, obvious spots where 3 out of the 4 Teslas are going to be. And so again, he is bringing a HoLo attack. Lurable clan castle, which is kind of hard to do an unlurable clan castle at Town Hall 8, so most people don't really try. But uses the poison spell and a small bit of DPS there to go ahead and take out the clan castle's dragon and loon. And that leaves him a poison spell to deal with air or ground skellies, whichever he encounters. And again, kind of sprinkles them in a couple different areas so they don't all run over a giant bomb. And trying to get a funnel to get them into the middle, just like the last attack. And here we have a bunch of them that actually do redirect to the middle nicely, which is good. Drops the clan castle max hogs behind, and uses those heal spells judiciously, early and often in the core, because those hogs have one mission. That's to take out the Teslas, the archer towers, and most importantly, the air defenses in the core, which they do. Third heal spell goes down, and he's already got the loons in. Good job getting those loons in early. doesn't wait for the hogs to do their job. He knows they're going to get there. They're in a heal spell. He goes ahead and gets those loons in quickly so that they can start distracting. Now we do have air skellies here, but he's got hogs and loons up, which is great. He does elect to use the poison spell on the air skellies, which is a good use of those. Had there been ground skellies, he would have popped them by now and seen them. So he knows he's safe to use the poison spell there. And again, still has a lot of troops, wizards, and BK left over for cleanup, just like that last attack. And so against these anti-dragon bases, you can see just how easy it is to hog them, hog loon them, whatever it is. No sense in trying to send air troops at as far as dragons at an anti-air base. Just take what they're giving you, which is hogs and hog loon. So nice job there by Clash with Aiden. We're back on the winning side. I think we're on a streak of about 3 in a row after a little bit of a rough patch. Everybody's doing good, back to their 3-starring ways. Again, this is the Allfather. If you enjoy these videos, please like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at ClashWithTaf. That's at ClashWithTAF. This is the Allfather. Until next time, signing out.